What's good, my people? What's good? You know who it is. Once again, Joe Red Up. DR presents. So much better. So much better. DR presents. But anyway, I was just headed on home. I had this video playing. Stephen A. Smith talking about Kyrie not getting the vaccine. You know what we trying to do? We trying to win a championship. My thing is, where does your individuality come into play? You want people to be individuals. You want them to think for themselves. But as soon as it doesn't go the way, it doesn't benefit you and your thoughts and your game plan now, man, what's wrong with this dude? Look, at some point, money can't buy you. It not supposed to. You're supposed to have something about you that can't be bought. Now, I understand this joker's making a lot of money. They signed into a big contract. I understand that. I don't make anywhere near that. And most people that see this won't either. But you have to think. How they used to tell us, either you stand for something or fall for anything. Now, peep this. This is what I've been thinking, before I drove and stopped. When was the last time this country did something to benefit everybody? Now, there's going to be some people that see this and be like, oh, but this great country. Man, miss me with that. When was the last time that this country did something to benefit all of its citizens without any undertones? Revolutionary War? Let's go back. Since that was when you can actually call this the country. Blacks didn't have their freedom. Native Americans thought it'd been pushed out. Let's push forward about 100 years. After the Civil War, hey, blacks got their freedom. Not really, because that's when the prison system started up for those homeless slaves to put them back to work. Once again, Native Americans getting pushed out. But the wars that we had, the world wars, this country was united. Not really. Blacks were still second-class citizens. Native Americans were about gone. Oh, the 60s, the civil rights movement. Kind of pushed for things, and they injected things into the neighborhood, and that was their plot to really... Now, this can be checked out for those people who don't know their history and are going to argue with me. The United States government admitted to making blacks public enemy number one. They said, what we're going to do is we're going to manipulate the media to make it seem like they are the problem. They are the country's problem. We're going to target them. Look it up. If I'm not mistaken, was it during the Nixon administration? Might have been. And if you see how things have gone since then, you want to go to the 80s? Crack epidemic? Contra scandal? When they were pumping drugs into the country? And where do you think they mainly went? What? The so-called minority neighborhoods. When has this country done something to benefit all of its citizens at the same time? Because there's quite a few groups who get nitpicked here and there, but the laws still have some type of undertone to make sure they don't get too far. So back to this vaccine thing. They want everybody to get it. Then if you don't get it, they want to make sure that you're ostracized for executing your right of choice. How? But you said this country was the greatest because anytime you talk to somebody from any other country, you say, yeah, but we have the freedom to choose this, that, and the third. Right wing, left wing, I don't care what type of wing, no wing, dark wing, duck, whatever it is, you still spout that same BS. But now you have people in your own country who want to make their own choices and you want to belittle them. How? What? That should be the label of this video. How? I'm just saying, If you don't have to and you don't want to, don't do it. Point blank. Let them say what they have to say, because at the end of the day, that is your body. Nobody has to go through it but you. If you just happen to be one of those rare people that has some type of weird reaction because they can't count everybody's physiology, check the Eddie Griffin video. I'm trying to tell you, he says some things. They just can't figure out everything where everybody's going to be safe. Who wants to go say, oh, well, I think I'll go because, they're pressuring me. And you happen to be that one person whose skin gets discolored, the skin falling off, start to go blind, whatever. Now you're crippled. Now you got one side, or have a heart attack, stroke, whatever the case may be. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. That's your man, Drew Red, telling you, hey, if you don't want to get it, I support you. If you want to get it, I support you. I support your right to do what you want to do because you want to do it and not because somebody else wants you to do it. Feel me? That's all I got to say now. Let me go handle business. Y'all have a good one. No, y'all have a great one. All right. DR presents, and I'm out.